see. One, two, 1, 2. I gotta clear this back feed up. See what's going on with this right quick. Peace and blessings, everybody. Hope you guys are doing great tonight. We'll be starting in a few minutes. All right, let me do this. Let's see. That's out there working a 9 to 5 to provide for his family. In high school to get that diploma. In college to get that degree. Or you may be getting out of prison to change the outlook of your life. If nobody has told you, I'm telling you, I'm proud of you, young black man. Don't let nobody speak anything negative on your life. There was a saying when I was growing up that I was told, and it went like this. It says, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But the truth of the matter is that words sometimes do hurt. So when someone tells you your dad is a deadbeat dad, don't believe that. If your dad is still living, you go and find your father. You find your dad. And you find What's up, son? We are starting late. It seems like we are. If you guys are on Instagram, I probably won't be able to see you all in the chat. But if you can go on YouTube and go to True Vision Podcast, I should be able to see you guys in the chat on that end. So what I'm gonna have to do is come off. I don't know if this is gonna knock me off of Instagram or not, but let's see. Yeah, this is my first time logging into Instagram. But what it's doing is giving me a little feedback. I'm gonna play this video. If you guys can comment and see if you guys like hear this double playing. What's up, Haran?
What's going on, my brother?
I don't know, my brother. Just getting started. I pulled Instagram in tonight, and hey,
What was that?
I think I got a delay. I think it's coming off of Instagram, but
Oh,
it's
I
giving
can't
me a
hear it.
delay. Yeah, it got a delay on it. Do you? I'm gonna play this video and just see if you hear you hear sometimes you can play it and hear another noise in the background. I'm gonna play it and see what you think. Find out for yourself if he's a deadbeat dad, and if you do find out he is a deadbeat dad, forgive him and tell him you still love him, and thank him for getting with your mother and impregnating her so you can be born. Let him know with the Most High God as your Savior and your helper, you are going to be the change in his bloodline. You are going to rebuke the curse of a deadbeat dad, and you're going to walk in the righteousness of God and be the best dad for his future grandchildren.
I can hear the music in the background while the video is showing.
So it sounds like it's Yeah, it sounds like
The
it.
video. That was the video that you had your son on, I think. That's the one that had the music playing and you talking. Now this one with the guy with the baby on his neck. I don't know if that's a video or what.
Can you hear me right now, Haran?
Yeah, I can hear you.
This ain't messing up on me. Hey, Haran, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear me, Haran?
Yep. Loud and clear.
Everything is good on my end, Haran.
Yeah. Say something again. Say it again.
Okay, yeah, I'm hearing the back end. What's the deal with that, though? It's something. Let me try one more thing.
I don't hear nothing.
Okay, what about now? Can you
Still
still hear me?
sounding pretty good.
Everything's still
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Man, that thing would act up now.
Mhm.
It
Log off for
would act.
Instagram.
Yeah, it look like what I'm gonna have to do, man. I got some people logged in on Instagram. I can see them up, but
They come back. Log off and log back on. See if that help. Just tell them to hold on.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna log off on Instagram right quick, and I'm gonna come back in. Somebody log y'all out. This is our first time actually bringing Instagram in tonight. Okay, can you hear me, Haran?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Let me see something because I think brothers that's out there working a 9 to 5 to provide for his yeah, family.
Hmm.
when I
Hmm.
add Instagram in, they don't want to do it
Hmm.
right.
Hmm.
Yeah, they don't want to. Man, I hate that, man, because I don't know any other way to actually add Instagram on.
And it's feedback.
Yeah, it keep giving me feedback.
Cut something down. Normally, if it's feedback, it's something too high somewhere.
Yeah, because I actually
Either your mic or a gain or something's too high.
as I go on live video. But see, there's no way that I can actually. Let me put it back in there. Y'all give us a few minutes, man. This right here is like I'm gonna try it one more time, man. If it don't do it, then there's really nothing I can really do about it.
Is it just Instagram? What all you got on?
I got everything on that we normally would have on, but Instagram is like it's messing up.
That's something you can work on tomorrow if you can't get it up tonight.
Yeah. I'm gonna try one more time, and if I can't get this thing,
send them to YouTube or something.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm trying to add it now, but I ain't gonna care. I can't. I had to go ahead and get started. I hate this, man. Y'all bear with us, please. Bear with us. I really want Instagram on him, but I'm trying to get it right. All right. Now I'm finna try to add them again, and I'm gonna see how this thing go.
All right.
Yeah, see it's throwing me back feed. I'm gonna see how I can stop that. 1 2 1 2.
Sound good on my end.
Yeah, I had to actually I had to disconnect from Instagram, man. There was no way that I was able to actually do it, but man, I hate that. But I'm about to roll with it, though. Yeah, I'm
just work with it tomorrow. Hopefully, get it, set up where you want it. Just go in and play with it. See what you get feedback from.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. So what I'm going to do, man, since we already done started kind of late, I'm gonna let's just go ahead. I'm gonna show this video, man. Go ahead and get into everything. Hey, family, I apologize. Hey, man, thought we had Instagram that was on tonight with us, but I told them they can go to YouTube, True Vision Podcast on YouTube, and they can also come on live. So check this video out while I play. Check this out, man. Brothers that's out there working a 9 to 5 to provide for his family. In high school to get that diploma. In college to get that degree. Or you may be getting out of prison to change the outlook of your life. If nobody has told you, I'm telling you, I'm proud of you, young black man. Don't let nobody speak anything negative on your life. There was a saying when I was growing up that I was told, and it went like this. It says, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me. But the truth of the matter is that words sometimes do hurt. So when someone tells you your dad is a deadbeat dad, don't believe that. If your dad is still living, you go and find your father. You find your dad. And you find out for yourself if he's a deadbeat dad. And if you do find out he is a deadbeat dad, forgive him. And tell him you still love him. And thank him for getting with your mother and impregnating her so you can be born. Let him know with the Most High God as your Savior and your helper, you are going to be the change in his bloodline. You are going to rebuke the curse of a deadbeat dad, and you're going to walk in the righteousness of God and be the best dad for his future grandchildren. Young brother, lift your head up. You ain't dead yet, so don't give up because you're not a failure. Yeah, you may have failed some tests, but you're gonna pass the biggest test. You only become a failure if you stop trying. So if nobody has told you, I'm telling you, I'm proud of you, young black man. I'm proud of you. Yeah, yeah. Want to throw that out there, man. That's something I was just working on, man. I throw it on. But
All
anyway,
right.
Ron, man, what's going on with you, my brother?
Shoot, nothing, man. Just been relaxing all day,
Just
Trying to
kicking back,
recuperate
man.
from, yeah, trying to recuperate from the 9 to 5. You know how we do every day, every week.
Yeah, I know it, bro. You know,
Trying to maintain, bro.
I guess we got to make that day in the morning, man. So got to make it do what it do. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Got to make
Yeah.
it do what it do. So hey, I had no hesitation. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing. Go ahead, my brother.
Go ahead,
You,
man.
okay, I see you. I see you. I gotta get my cup, man. What you sipping on, man? What you got
Yeah.
inside that?
No, that's that tea, man. That's got some
Hey,
tea going on over here,
hey, I hear you, brother. Well, you know,
man.
hey, look, I ain't trying to interrogate you. Ain't that
Nah,
wrong?
it's all good, my brother.
You got a little
You
something
know.
in there wrong with that, my brother. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Well, shoot, man. I guess we're gonna have to run through it. We like 22 minutes behind schedule. So, hey, let's go ahead and get into it, man, to try to get this thing a kickoff. You know, the title, She Changed Me Forever. You know what I mean? I know a lot of y'all is probably figuring out, like, man, what in the world these brothers got going on tonight? You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? I wanted to
Since
keep
he
you
changed
guys
my life forever.
change my life forever. You know what I
Right.
mean? We,
Hmm.
we don't had a lot of life changing things in our life that, you know what I'm saying, that directed us to go in different directions in our life.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some good, some bad. You know what I mean? But the main thing is that we still held on, you know what I'm saying, and went through it regardless. So I don't know if you guys like familiar. Well, if you guys around my age, then you might be familiar with this video I'm about to play. But I want to play this so you can kind of get like a little glimpse of what we're going into tonight, right? But it was this old movie. I don't know if you, Haran, y'all know you remember. It's called A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. You remember that
Oh
movie?
yeah. Yeah, one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, man. So you know what I mean? I mean, man, when that movie came out, brother, I was like, when I walked out of the movie theater, man, I had a whole outlook when it came to
Hmm.
dating. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
had a whole different
Right.
outlook, bro. So check this video out. We're gonna kick it off with this right here, my boy.
Caught up in a real life fatal attraction up in this motherfucker, man.
Excuse the language. Fair use.
Hold on, let me break this down for you. You're going through what I call pussy withdrawal. Pussy withdrawal. No, see, check it out. You're used to a smorgasbord of honeys, and now you're just with me. Know what I mean? You're on lockdown. I'm saying the refrigerator's closed, the lights are out. Man.
Hey, yo, Darnell, the phone, man.
Hey, hidey ho. Woo-hoo.
Dig this here, man. This ain't the hotline and you ain't one of the silvers.
Man, you better hush for your ass get fired. I'm about to own this motherfucker. Just hush. Right. Hush the fucker.
Okay.
Darnell, right?
Yeah, this day.
Yes, this is Wilshire Hospital. Mia Williams has been in an accident.
Fair use. Dang.
Mia. Mia, baby.
Darnell.
Randy, what are you doing? I got a call that Mia was down here in the hospital. She was hurt.
You'd have come if you knew it was me.
What? You think the hospital, this is a game, Brandy? What happened to you?
You didn't have to do that, Darnell. You know how much I love you.
Excuse me? Do what? No, don't.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, they made me do it. I didn't want to do it. Please forgive me. Darnell, forgive me.
Oh, this
Tell
is
them
bullshit.
Darnell, right?
Yeah, I'm down there, right? What?
You're under arrest.
Officer, I think you got a motherfucker. You making
you're
him make.
under arrest.
You making him over.
Please
You
don't
a
hurt
crazy
him. Don't
motherfucker
hurt
like
him.
oh.
And it will use
Look at this shit, Brandy. You go stop playing
love
mother.
him.
You choking me, man.
Fine,
Oh,
man,
this is
fine.
fine. Choking me. You won't let me go out like that. Oh. Look at this shit, Brandy.
Oh,
Now when I look, man, when I watched this movie, I'm telling you, bro, when I went to the movie to see this, when I came out, my life would change. You know what I mean? I'll tell you, bro, after this right here, I started looking at things different. I started saying to myself, because during that time, it was, like I said, when you were trying to get with a woman and you was actually trying to sleep with them, man, sometimes it took you to that point where you had to tell them you love them. See, most brothers wouldn't tell them, you know what I'm saying, I love you. You know what I'm saying? We were like, no, don't tell them that. Because if you say that you love them, they're going to mean that it's a commitment going to come behind that. So brothers were like, no, you'll never tell no woman you love them. Now when you really don't, you know what I'm saying? Especially you just wanted the sex.
right.
You know what I mean? You never told them I love you. No, point blank. You know what I mean? And man, after this movie, bro, I was like, you know what? Oh, man, it's over. It's over for me. You know what I mean? I did not want to go through nothing like that, bro. But I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know you were from a different state or whatever. So I mean, were things different where you was, Haran?
No, I mean, sure, it was about the same. Guys always say that they holler at a girl. They lie to them just to get the poo-nanny, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, see, well, you know what
And
it
some
is.
of them, I know some of them say, "Yeah, I love you."
Yeah, and I get you. Look, the chance up, boy, they regretted it, boy, because you
Yeah.
can't say I love you, man. Because telling a
I mean,
woman I
some of them might
love
still
you,
be married to this day, as far as I know.
oh, hey, it worked that good for her then. 'Cause
Yeah.
most time when you said that, man, if you know you were messing around or cheating, and you tell another woman you love them, they're like
Mhm.
automatically telling them, "Hey, we go together now." You
They
know what
were
I'm
like
saying?
high
You my
school
woman.
sweethearts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. So just in case, you know what I mean. I always like to back it up with something else, right? So people look at that and they saying, "Well, you know what, Huzzah, man, come on, man, that was an old movie, man. People
Mhm.
couldn't be doing stuff like this for real, right? People couldn't be. Check this out, man. Check this out."
Guilty of perverting the course of justice in January. One man she accused said the woman is going to prison for 8.5 years over false rape allegations that 3 men say caused them to attempt suicide. Eleanor Williams from Cumbria was found guilty of perverting the course of justice in January. One man she accused says her lives made his life hell on earth. Another spent 73 days in prison after he was charged with rape. Social services told another man that they'd had 60 anonymous tip-offs saying he wasn't safe with his own children. Before they were revealed as lies, Eleanor Williams' claims sparked protests in her hometown of Barrow-in-Furness. She'd posted a Facebook photo of injuries she said were inflicted by an abuser, but prosecutors say she'd actually hit herself with a hammer.
Hey, so just in case y'all brothers think that, okay, that little movie clip that I played was, you know what I'm saying, don't happen in real life.
Yeah.
That clip I just showed you is something that actually happened, bro. So
You're a psycho.
yeah, and this is the thing, brother. There's a lot of them out here. You know what I mean? And not only that, you know what I'm saying, even though she's a Caucasian European woman, I'm just letting you know, brother, that it really don't make no difference what race or woman you choose. They say you better be careful what you getting yourself with. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because a lot of these women that you're dating not gonna show you that side of them. You know what I'm saying? They're not
Mhm.
gonna show you that. And my boy still coming in pretty good. Haran.
Yeah, you get.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. And I'm gonna go into this, man. Let me make my screen bigger. But this is something that that was interesting, man, because the title of this article I actually got off of sharpcriminalattorney.com, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I like going to these attorney, website because they deal with this stuff almost every day. You know what I mean? So the title of the article that they had on this attorney on this lawyer office website was, "Why do people falsely accuse someone of rape or sexual assault?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it said in recent years there have been a tremendous amount of discussion on the subject of sexual assault. Much of the conversation on the subject was a result of that Me Too movement, right? And little of the discussion has centered on false allegations of rape and sexual assault. Despite the fear of false rape and sexual assault allegations, the reality is that false reporting of this nature is low, according to the National Sexual Violence Resource Center. I tell you what, brother, after doing all this research, man, I think them numbers done went up now. You know what I mean? And it says, though rare, false accusations do occasionally happen. When they do, here's some more common reasons underpinning most false accusation cases, right? So it lists here like the main types of false allegation cases. Criminal Justice and Sexual Violence Authority generally classify false allegation cases into two broad categories: false accusations arising from false memories. Now this is crazy here, right? False allegations cases stemming from a person making intentionally inaccurate allegations. Now, this first one, man, is what got me. This false memories of rape and sexual assault.
Uh-huh.
And it reads, it said, from time to time, a person truly believes that he or she was the victim of a sexual assault based on what psychologists refer to as false memories. The human brain is complex. Indeed, entire disciplines exist to study the brain and its mechanics. Memory, and generally, though, to be a reliable recounting of something that actually factually occurred. But in reality, there are many instances which the brain creates false memories, according to psychology today, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they go on to the next side, right? So it says such a memory can feel so real to a person that it convinces them into believing that it is factual recollection of an experienced event. One example of such a false memory is the erroneous memory of a rape or sexual assault that didn't actually occur. Allegations arising from false memory are most common amongst young children who may have been manipulated by an adult to believe that they were sexually assaulted. Since children's minds aren't fully developed, they may be more vulnerable and susceptible to false memory implantation. So have you heard anything about that?
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. Yeah. So what they saying, and that kind of, you know, when I was actually reading it, trying to figure out, understanding, what it meant by that it's like when you have like a lot of, sometimes you'll see these women say that these men or women may have molested those children. And they could have been at an age where, maybe 9, 10, and it's almost like they coerce the child into believing what they're saying, And so when the police investigating, they talk to the child actually been brainwashed by whichever the parent is that's telling them that, this person raped them, this is what happened. So the child started believing it, even though it didn't happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? And bro, check this out right here. I think this video is about 4 to 5 minutes long, but trust me, you're going to appreciate this. Check this out right here, brother.
Mr. Monzel, in your lie detector test, you were asked, did you have any sexual contact with any of your 3 daughters? You said no. And the lie detector said there was no deception.
Yes, thank God.
How does that feel for you? And that your daughters know it.
Well, I felt they always did know it.
You felt they always did know it.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't speak it because?
They didn't know no better. They wasn't told no different.
Miss Yvonne took a lie detector test and said, did you make up or exaggerate any stories with the intention to harm Monzel? She responded no, and the answer was deceptive.
And that was his wife
Then
now.
he asked you, did you say something to the effect of, I'm gonna make sure you're never happy again? She responded no, and the answer was deceptive. So Miss Yvonne has acknowledged that her story about you touching your children in a sexual way was not true. So Miss Yvonne, is there anything that you wanted to say to Mr. Monzel?
Why didn't you fight for him harder if you knew you
Excuse
didn't
me.
do it?
And what is it
Yeah.
that he could have said that would have made you not believe the lie you were telling? Miss Yvonne, you told the lie.
Wow.
It was a lie, and you told it. And you gotta own it.
I'm sorry. I need you to say that you did not rape your girls. I need to hear it come out your mouth the way I've always heard it, Ma.
I apologize for accusing you of raping them. Please forgive me.
You don't have to forgive her. You don't have to.
I cannot accept your apology because it's not sincere. Deep down, I know that you didn't believe that. You knew I had no sexual desires for my children. For 25 years, this thing has broken me. You don't know. It has affected my life in ways I can't even count. The things that you did. This is not no game. This is these children's lives. And it's just a demon in you that you need to deal with.
Man.
Mhm.
So you got it's like, bro, I tell you what, man, when I seen that video, man, it brought tears to my eyes, man. Because I'm looking at this was their mother now. You know what I mean? I didn't watch the full show to actually see why did she lie to her daughters like that. But think of lying to them, you know what I mean? Think of lying to them when they just young girls. They don't know no better. And that's why he was saying that they didn't know any better. You know what I mean? But they mother, you know what I'm saying? Because of her being so wicked, she gonna tell them girls that they father molested them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and this is a woman that he have been with not just 2 years, 3 years. Now, bro, he was with this woman for about 20 something odd years, bro. So imagine you got brothers now, they got a wife and they dealing with a woman. They don't even really know the woman that they with, you know, what she capable of doing. You know what I'm saying? Something like that right there. I mean, that brother was hurt, man. 25 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
he
saying?
was.
And then think about it now. Then you got your family looking at you. Shalom, Kashaw. Hey, then you got your family looking at you. You got your family, you know what I mean? Don't want you to come around their children because they think you molested your own. I mean, just imagine what this brother went through, man. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine what he went through. And if she did a police report on his brother, that means he had to chances he had to register. You know, if it was some kind of way, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, man, you can't hardly find no job when you got a charge like that against you, bro. You can't find no job like that. You know what I
No, you
mean?
can't.
So, this is just something, what I'm saying, I want to touch on just to show an example of in this article, man, that we were actually going through, man. When it speaks on, let me pull it back up again. When it talks about that false memory, see, because she told these girls, man, she told these girls that their father molested them. And them girls, they gonna listen. Chancellor, bro, they gonna listen to what their mama say. You know what I mean? They gonna listen to what their mother say, man. But anyway, man, we're gonna go to the number 2, man. The second part of it said intentionally false reporting of rape and sexual assault allegations, right? It says in a majority of false allegation cases, a person intentionally lies about being the victim of rape or sexual assault. Not only do they falsely claim to have been victimized, they may go so far as to file a police report. This false report can then progress further to criminal prosecution of an innocent person in a sexual assault case or rape case, right? And let me play. I got something I want to. I got stuff y'all to man. Because I'm like, you can read this stuff, man, but you got to have information to back. I want y'all to see. I really want y'all to see just how real this is, man. Because I don't want to just be up and just saying stuff, So check this out right here. Check this video out.
I don't feel like I did. No, I mean.
Let me start it back.
So you didn't do anything wrong here?
I don't feel like I did. No, I mean, he took, he took my love and the vows that I made to him when we got married and totally tromped all over that for the first year of our marriage. Disrespected me, disrespected my home, disrespected our marriage.
Okay, I understand why you feel justified for putting him in jail. I'm just asking if you ran a red light in putting him in jail. Did you make statements that weren't true?
I may have said that there was punching or hitting, and there was not that to my recollection.
You
but there was
maybe say it. You either said it or you didn't. You either said he hit me and punched me or you didn't. Did you
I
say
did.
You did.
I did.
And did he hit you and punch you?
No.
Look
Not
at
to
that.
my recollection.
You knew it wasn't true when you said it, though. I mean, let's be honest.
Yes.
You knew it wasn't true when you said it, right?
Yes.
So you made a conscious decision to embellish the story.
Yes.
And that's a lie. I'm not saying this isn't the biggest creep in the world and you shouldn't divorce him before dark today. I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying that he's not mentally abusive, emotionally abusive, verbally abusive, and even physically abusive. He may deserve to be under the jail. Whatever. I'm not saying that you should put up with that at all under any theory whatsoever. What I'm asking you is, did you or did you not file a false police report when you said that he punched you and hit you, and you knew at the time that he did not?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a long way of coming around to saying, yeah, I lied to the police and got put in jail.
Now check that out. So you got, and see, and this is what I'm saying, family, you need to know who you're marrying, man. This is why it's so important, but if you guys think this something, man, I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg that, they put it as, when you look at the stats behind that, you know what I mean? It's more so is that they're not letting all the information out. You know what I mean? Because I believe allegedly, I won't even say that, but I don't think they want this. They don't want people to know how big of an issue this is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people, a lot of men in particular, that are being sent to prison on rape charges that they never committed.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? A lot of people have lost their life and everything, bro. You know what I mean? When it comes to women making false allegations. And these are not all women. We're not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all women, but it is a large majority of women that are doing this, you know, because behind closed doors, you know, they will say that they don't feminism, right, Kashar? You know what I mean? A lot of that, oh bro, man, and I even got something on that. But man, it's so much that goes on that you know they'll throw it in the media and you'll never hear about it again. You'll never hear
Right.
about it. And I mean, and it's not fair, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what you think about that, Haran? What you think about it, brother?
It's not fair. I know people who don't went to jail for wrongly accused like that.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, what do? You know what I'm saying? You don't went to jail because this woman got mad at you. And this is what I'm saying, brothers, man. Y'all, man, we
I mean, sometimes it ain't the woman that get mad, it's who they messing with. But you know, the laws now, man, you can date these girls, but then when they get caught, they tell these lies, man, and it's
yeah.
not true. Then these guys go to prison and stuff because the parents pushed the issue because they daughter was a hoe. That's all I can say.
Well, man, you know what, bro? I don't know, man. I don't know if you got maybe access to my computer or something, man, or what's going on. But I'm trying to figure out how you getting all the information around. I'm trying to figure out how you book a man. You hitting it on the head, bro. I mean, it's crazy, man. Lose your everything you don't work your ass off for. You can lose it in a split second.
Of course.
And I'm gonna go on, man. I'm gonna keep going because I do have some more articles I want to share with you guys, man. This another video right here I want y'all to check out also.
Did he in any way violate you? Did this man touch you?
No.
Did he rape you?
No.
Did he in any way violate you sexually?
No, sir.
Ever at any point?
No, never.
This is your first on-camera interview many, many years after. Why now? Why here?
There's only so much that you can live with. And John has a new attorney that is speaking for him. And
Haran, family. The man, she was a child. You know what I mean? She was probably about, I think she was about 9 years old.
Right.
Now, I wanted to try to give you guys, and I'm gonna let it play right. But the whole deal is this man been locked up for 26 years, bro. 26 years. So y'all brothers keep that in mind. Now, this was her mother's boyfriend. You understand what I'm saying? It was just her mother's boyfriend. But you know how children are sometimes. Children want their father in the house. They don't want to see another man there. You know what I mean? But she lied. She lied, bro. And what pissed me off the most is that the law, the system, didn't even go through the process correctly. An innocent man, 26 damn years, bro, of your life. How can you get that back? How can you get that back?
You don't.
Let me finish playing it, man. Let me let it play.
moving mountains that his old attorneys never would. I don't know. We're here.
At the time of trial, you said what you said as a child, and children do things for childish reasons. I am not going to hold an adult responsible for childish decisions and childish things. What was said, if it was a lie, was a terrible thing to do. There's no question about that, and you know that. You don't need me to tell you that. That's why you're here. That's why this has been eating away at you. If, in fact, you're telling the truth now, you're saying, I'm a liar. I've lied under oath. I've lied in court. I've lied in written statements. I'm a liar. And so the question that people have to focus on is, well, when are you lying? Are you lying then or are you lying now?
It's been really hard over the years. I've had to watch my younger brother grow up without his father. John has other children that, because of what I said, it took it away from it. He was gone. He has missed so much.
So you do feel guilty about it.
Absolutely.
And you could feel guilty about it even if he had done it. You could feel guilty about him being in prison for life without parole, even if he had done something to you.
Yes.
So that's what prosecutors and judges and people have to weigh and take into account. You took a lie detector test. What was the result?
Inconclusive.
Inconclusive.
Fair use.
Why do you think that was the case?
I chalked it up to my nerves.
Well, here's your sworn statement. Recanted statement on October 20th, 2005. Question, what brought this statement forward? Alyssa, my mom and I had gotten into an argument one day. I remember so many details during court, during the trial, and now those details I can't even remember, not even a quarter of them. And the ones that I do remember, they don't make sense. Like me saying that he raped me numerous times at my grandfather's house. I slept in bed with my grandma most nights and on the other side of the house from him. There was no way for him to get to me. There were 10 people living in the house. My mom, we had gotten into an argument about a couple of things, and she was talking about her and John's relationship and about him being in jail, John's son, not having a father figure around because of it. And that's pretty much what brought it out. So let me ask you something. When you talked about what he did to you, you were exactly how old?
The first time?
Yeah.
I was 8 or 9. I was in 4th grade.
And this was to a counselor at school?
Yes.
Okay. And as you described these things to different people along the way, you were pretty graphic.
Yeah. It was embellished over the years.
But how did you have those things in your vocabulary?
I was forced to do group therapy and one-on-one therapy with the Children's Advocacy Center. And a lot of the things that I picked up, they definitely weren't in my home life, was things that I heard other people discussing in those therapy sessions.
Do you have a story or?
Now you see that? So that means, like he was asking her, he was trying to figure out like, where you come up with all these intelligent accusations? You know what I'm saying? Using all these big words for a little girl. You know, you only what, like she said, 8, 9 years old, but you using these big vocabulary words and seem like you got your story down packed. You know, but like she was saying in so many words, the people allegedly, I'm gonna say that, coerce her into what to say.
That's what it
You know
sounded
what I mean?
like.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like, man. Because she didn't. I mean, think about it, bro. 8, 9 years old, man. Come on. I mean, and you know it from detail, talking about everything. You know what he done did, how he did it to you, and stuff like that. Come on, man. And to be that young, and seeing that's what I'm saying. It's like you'll never know, like, you know, why did she do it? Did somebody put her up from the jump to do it? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, how you feel about that video right there? What you think about that, Ron?
It's wild, man. Like I said, people go through this every day. It's a lot of men in prison right now on kind of stuff like this.
And see, and that's another reason why, you know, in these videos, you know what I'm saying? I guess this whole live stream is really to get brothers, to make them aware. You know what I mean? That you need to really, really know what you're doing when you dating any woman. You know what I'm saying? Even when you consider dating a woman, bro. Even when you consider dating.
Especially when the woman got kids.
Yeah, especially when she got kids, bro, because something like that. 20
teenagers.
Bro, check this out, Haran. They didn't even do the you know how they do when a rape, what they call like a rape kit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They they didn't do the rape kit on her. If they would have did the rape kit and got like blood samples, they would have known that man didn't do that to that little girl. You know, at the time when she was that young. You know,
what year was this?
Let me go back. We'll find get that video back up. But it was
For me, click the link in the description.
It was let's see. She said 30 years ago. So the guy, he was just 22 years old, man. And she was not.
I'm pretty sure they still had rape kits.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, that would be the first thing you would want to do before you sentence anybody. You know what I'm saying? To get them the rape kit, to check the blood, to, you know what I'm saying, to evaluate the little girl, the person that's the victim. You know what I'm saying? You want to check them before you just say, you know, you give a damn man 26, 30 years, man. That's half his life.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And man, and think about it, bro. When you get in there for rape, they don't send you to like no low security prison. No, you see what I'm saying? So you going in there with the hard knocks. And if you going in there, bro, I mean, man, bro, listen. From what I hear and understand, if you go in there for child molestation inside the prison, ain't too much good. Ain't too much good. I mean, if you think you're gonna have a sunny day in there, I mean, you pretty much got a hit on your head. So imagine you getting a falsely accused of something you didn't do, go to prison, and then you got to deal with the ones in prison that look at you as a molester, as a child molester, as a pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
So you get out. This man gets out 26 years later, and all you can say is, "I'm sorry." Shit, man, the hell with that, man.
That's right.
Yeah, with that. No, lock up.
He gonna still have a grudge, you know. He gonna have a grudge.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying.
And I'll be probably try to press charges against him.
Yeah, because I'm like, you know what I'm
At least
saying?
give me some kind of, give me something back from the time I was locked up falsely accused, man.
Yeah, but look what all them happened, man. You probably can never pay that man any amount of money to change his life back to the way it was before he got locked up.
No, you can't.
26 damn years, man. 26.
Some kind of compensation, though. Give me something. You ain't gonna be, give it all, but yeah, give me something.
Man, I don't know what you can give a person, man. I mean, think about it, brother. I mean, this is what I'm saying, man. For men, brothers, I'm telling y'all something, brothers. We don't have no rights. Y'all might think y'all do, but bro,
When it comes to a woman, you don't.
Y'all better be careful, man. Y'all better be careful. They're not putting this stuff in the media for a reason. They ain't putting this in the media for a reason, bro. I'm telling you. They claim that this is something that rarely happens. They are a lie. They a lie, bro. And I'm not saying. Oh, hey.
Kashar, what do you think about that?
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, look, if you brothers and sisters, man, that are viewing the podcast, y'all know y'all can always throw in your comments what you think. Now, if you guys want to, we can bring you in live with us. If you guys would like to come in and, say a few words and speak on it, we can bring you in for probably about a good 3 minutes and just keep it rolling. But if y'all want to do that, hey, do what you got to do, brother. But we definitely got it. I send you guys a link if y'all want to do it. He said, let me post it overseas. Yeah, he said, Brother Gasol said, man, brother's going overseas. But you know what though, brother? Brother Gasol, man, this the whole deal with that, bro. Is that the women overseas, they ain't too far from the mindset that, what, if I can say, man, of a Jezebel mindset, bro. You know what I mean? Because when we did that podcast about witchcraft, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about when you go overseas, brother, you start dealing with them other races of women. They might seem modest and look modest, but bro, they got some stuff that they dealing with. Because in that the other podcast we did where the brother went over there, I think he went in Mexico or something like that. It was somewhere overseas. And and he ended up getting the woman. But man, he married the woman. The damn woman put a hit out on him.
Yeah.
She put a hit out on him. You know what I mean? So she was trying to kill him, bro.
To get that money.
Yeah, and she wasn't an American. She wasn't even from America, and she was trying to kill him. You know, so you know that's what I'm saying, man. We got to, even when you go overseas to find these women, bro, they are on the hunt. You know what I mean? Because you got to think about it, man. When I was actually in, I used to be in theologian school in Atlanta, right? But that was like years ago. But man, even the brothers that was inside, they was from Africa, you know, some from Ghana, and I think the other one from Ethiopia and stuff like that. But man, one of their things was that they wanted to marry, you know, they want to actually marry a European woman or any woman that will marry them so they can get what they call it. If you marry, you end up getting access into America. What they call it, Ron?
You get access to America if you get married.
Yeah, if you get married, they get they status or something. I forgot what they call it, man.
I know they got for people to come over here to pay their ways. Sometimes they marry these women over here just to get to America. I don't know if they get any status or what, but
yeah, because
they pay women $10,000. What do you say?
Citizenship. That what they get when they they come over here, bro. I'm telling you what I know for a fact. I heard it with my own ears. Yeah, they'll marry. So a lot of these brothers that be marrying these women, like I said, man, they got different intentions, different motives behind what they do. And think about it. I'm not knocking no brother from going overseas. But bro, you got to understand, if these women are modest and they're respected, that means they respect their parents. You know what I mean? So whatever their parents tell them to do, that's going to be their agenda. You know what I mean? That's going to be their agenda. So, you know, and what I'm saying, bro, I don't blame brothers, man, because I mean, man, it's rough. It's rough, definitely in the Western world, bro. When, I mean, you can just brush up against a woman, and I be damn if she can say you assault her. Like, damn, man. You know what I mean, brother? Like, you know what I'm saying? It made me think about this song when Tupac came out. When Tupac came out, like Me Against the World. I'm like, man, I'm beginning to understand what Tupac was talking about. What he was really talking about when he said me against the world. You know, and I looked at that as him saying, excuse me. And I looked at that as him saying a black man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Black man against the world, bro. You know, because I'm telling you, man, our sisters got more rights than we got. You know what I mean? They got more rights than we got, bro. I mean, man,
the system catered to them, bro. You got to understand that. The system was designed for them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But man, you know, and that's what I'm like. Hell, I know men are suffering in all, you know, nationality, but not like us. Not like us, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, we catching it. But that's why I say, man, it's like an invisible war over here, man, when it comes to, I mean, bro, just by me even putting stuff up on social media, trying to encourage black men, bro. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I have a few sisters that will actually help uphold black men. But you got a lot of sisters, our own sisters, bro. Not all of them, but a lot of them, brother. They're like their mindset ain't with us. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize that if the black man die, we all die. You know what I mean? They don't look at it as it being that important. You know what I'm saying? We ain't all deadbeat daddies. We ain't all going outside our race marrying. We ain't all killers and rapers and doing all this crazy stuff, man. You know what I mean? It's more of us out here trying to do the right thing and get stuff together, man. You know, but like I said, bro, we just ain't got that help like that. But let's go into it, man, because this right here is just another part of it. You know, but this is what got me, man. I got this article for Psychology Today, right.com. Let me go into this, man. And man, I never thought we'll get to this point, bro. Now, keep this in mind now. This right here been at. If a woman wanted to send you to prison, bro, she can send you anytime she wants to. Check this out right here, man. But like I said, this article comes from psychologytoday.com, right? And it's 7 simple rules of sexual consent. All right. And I'm gonna skip down to where I got it highlighted at, right? Sexual consent is the mutual, freely expressed agreement by all parties involved to engage in intimate activities. A lack of blatant disregard for sexual consent results in sexual assault and rape. So, bro, you can be man. Look, man, Haran, I mean, help me, bro. You meet a woman, you know what I mean? You got the answer, you know, hey, dude, you want to go ahead, you go back to my crib, you know what I mean? You know, we're gonna, you know, have a little sexual relations and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And then once she agree to do that, when she get back to your high, when you go into playing to your next step, you know, your next step is, you know, because I ain't going to say that part, but your next step is to get her in the bedroom where you start kissing on them. So then now you got to answer, damn, is it okay if I kiss on you? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's okay if I kiss on you, you know, kiss on your neck or your, you know, your head. Because if you don't get her consent, bro, she can say that was in a sexual assault, a rape. So all the way to you, even if you in the midst of it, bro, I'm talking about you in the midst of it, and she tell you to stop. I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about when you get to that point. And she
say no, me no.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. Right. She just said, look, I mean, why you gonna wait down get to death? Y'all brother know what I'm talking about.
That's funny. That's kind of funny, but because even if your wife tell you that, if you do it, you can go to jail.
Oh, bro, like I said, bro, if I didn't know any better, man, I swear you got access to my computer. I'm telling you, you got access to it. You know, I'm finna go and read through this so we can go and get check this out. It said, hold on, let me see where we at. I'm making skip that. Yeah, let me skip it. Let me skip it, right? Yeah, this is a good one right here. Number 2. It said one cannot consent if they are intoxicated. Okay, so that means, brothers, if y'all meet a sister in the club, at a bar, or even if you take her home and y'all just having some casual drinks, bro, you can't mess with her. You can't mess with her.
You right there.
If you piss her off, if you piss her off and say, for instance, her motives might be different. You know what I'm saying? She don't play you, right? So she know the law. So she'll get you home knowing that you got all this money. You know what I'm saying? Then she might be an undercover prostitute. You know, then you get her home, you end up having sex with her or whatever, and she drinking, and she said, well, you know, I need about $300 to pay my light bill. So I mean, what can you do, bro? I mean, what
you need to pay up. Pay up.
You see what I'm saying? So what do y'all brothers do about that? You know what I mean? Because I mean, bro. So she can
go to jail.
Yeah, and
that's
I mean,
blackmail. That's blackmail all day.
Yeah, but see, what can you do about it, though? You know what I mean? Even if you win the case, look how much money it's gonna take for you to get out of there. Just a one night stand will cost you your damn life. if you had $100,000 in the bank, bro, just to get you out of one of these rape charges like that, bro, but damn near cost you all your money. This is what I'm saying, man.
And it's possible, like you said, it possibly could cost you your life.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, because
a man dead,
bro, and that's what you know what I mean. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm like, this thing is big, bro. But like I said, the media is not telling brothers this because they don't want to tell you this. See, every bed
they make money on institutionalized. That's what
damn right.
Tell you.
because every bed in the prison got to be filled.
That's right.
It gotta be a body in every bed in that prison.
That's how they
Okay.
make their money. Keep it filled.
Yeah, exactly. I got you, Kishore got Babylon. Babylon female worship. Exactly. That's exactly what it is, man.
That's
Yeah. And see, and that's something that I wish they, us as people would do, man. We would, you know what I'm saying, start, just going back, keeping, if I could say, the commandments, you know what I mean, that Christ set for us to follow. You know what I'm saying, that
awesome.
Moses talked about. You know what I mean? That would give us a guideline, But that even go, look, I'm not even going to try to even go any further off on this, right? So let go down to where I got it highlighted, right? It said, does this mean that if you meet someone in a bar and both parties have a couple of drinks, any resulting sex is non-consensual, right? No, but it may be better to be cautious, especially if it's someone you are just meeting and do not know well. You would not want to wake up the next day next to someone who doesn't remember giving consent or who regrets their incapacitated judgment. See, that's the scary part there.
That's the
You know
key
what I'm saying?
part.
Yeah, exactly. But see, you don't know what you're dealing with, man. I mean, she can be a straight psycho, bro. You know what I'm saying? She could be a
You
straight
done
psycho.
pissed her off. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you back.
Yeah.
Just wait. I'm gonna get you
See,
back.
yeah, you could have fell asleep, man. She don't got mad, and I mean, anything can go down off of that right
You
there.
don't know
Right?
she could have done took your clothes off and took pictures of you while you sleep.
Hey, be on black,
and
man.
staging some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you don't look and be on blackmail, you see, and then you don't know what to do, But number 3, I'm going through these right quick, Haran. Number 3, it said one cannot consent if they are unconscious. An unconscious person had no ability to know or understand what is happening, right? Then number 4, consent can be withdrawn at any time. You know what I'm saying? So that's the pissed off part. Like I said, that when I was saying, like, I mean, Niagara Falls finna come. And I was saying, she could now, stop right here, stop. You know what I'm saying? What I mean, Mo brother ain't finna stop. I'm thinking be real with you, bro. Mo brother ain't finna stop.
You done got him to that point.
Yeah, you don't got to the point where he about to stop. He finna stop. You know what I mean? He really,
The point of no return, bro.
you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? She just hold on for a few more seconds. He gonna stop. You know what I mean? He not, not trying to make this so provocative and graphic, but we we grown, right? So you know what I'm saying? We just keeping it real, man. Y'all know what it's like, man. You in that moment, bro, and especially as a man. You know what I mean when I said Niagara Falls, right? I don't know what the other.
I had that happen to me one time, bro.
Yeah, so tell about
when
it.
I was young. When I was young, man, talking to this girl, she's like, "Well, you coming over?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be over. You know what's up? All right, I'll be waiting. Get over it, man. Expected to do what we gonna do."
Yeah,
man, got to get down them clothes and everything, man. Next thing you know, then got down to the almost about nigga. Then it's like, I can't. I'm like, man, what the? Well, let me get out of here.
Hey, I think me and you
go.
both, man. I think me and you both done shared that lifestyle there. You know what I mean? Me and you both done shared that.
What could y'all say?
Because said keep the commandment is celibate lifestyle.
Just tell him what he doing too.
I'll tell you one thing, boy. Hey, that's what it seemed like. Hey, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't, man, it ain't looking good for men, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's crazy because it's crazy, man, when you deal with a drunk person, man. Because I dealt with one before, man. I'm like, bro, nah, this is crazy. I don't know what, man. It ain't worth it, bro.
Yeah, it ain't. But
even though she knew because she came over to do what she wanted to do, but yeah, it just, man, it's hard dealing with a drunk person when they like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even have instances like that, man, because a lot of time when, like I said, when we was younger, man, we were hitting these clubs, man. We went to the club, brother. That's the purpose of going to the club. Well, let me put it this way. Maybe every brother didn't think like the crew I ran with. But the whole deal was that we coming in the club to pull something out of the club. You know what I mean? We trying to go home with something. So it was time, man.
And I think that's most guys that was in the going to the club, man. They try to take something home, man.
Yeah, well,
Back
see
in
what I'm
them
saying? So
days.
yeah, so I mean that was the whole purpose. I wasn't finna go to a party with a bunch of dudes there. You know what I mean? Unless you got beer and food, that might okay. Now if you got beer, you know what I'm saying? If you got some beer and some food where I can eat and get drunk, then yeah, I come over there, but I ain't finna stay over there. I'm going over there so I can get beer. You know what I'm saying? Get me something free, get right, holler at the fella, and after that,
Then head to the club.
then we head to the club. I ain't gonna stay around a bunch of dudes all day. You forget that.
Right.
That ain't finna happen. But man, I mean, that's what we did, bro. And man, sometimes we'll meet these women, you know what I'm saying? Man, what we used to call it that if you didn't win, you know what I'm saying, or was successful, you know what I'm saying, with going all the way through with it by bringing the girl back home or to the hotel or whatever. We call that you was put on a dummy mission. You know what I mean? So we was trust me, bro. I don't have plenty of dummy mission. I mean, man, we get in there and man, they trying to go with me. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, man, I ain't trying to be your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to. Hey, I thought we just gonna do this thing for one night, and we both go our separate ways. No, man, they be wanting to, fall in love, sit down and talk and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, bro, and I'm saying that to say that, man, if a lot of this stuff was in place, or if it was more available for people to know about like consent and and all these different rape charges, man, bro, we'd probably be messed up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff. And I mean that both women and men. You know what I mean? So man, wasn't nobody think about consent. It just you want to do it. I mean, that's the reason why we damn at the motel. We both knew what we
I wonder how they go about it if the man get raped. How they go? I wonder how they go about that. You know what I'm saying? It's always a woman get raped. What about if the man get raped? Oh, he was a willing occupancy. Well, she was too at a point.
Yeah, but they don't even give them like. I mean, I don't
probably he don't care if he get raped. That's just putting it out there. He ain't gonna care.
Yeah, and I mean, especially if a man was like violated by another man, the chance he ain't gonna, most men ain't finna come out and just say that happened to him. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I had a cousin, he done passed on now, but he told me right before he died, man, that his mother boyfriend molested him when he was younger. But think about it, bro. He didn't tell me this until I think he was in his late 60s. You know what I'm saying? He didn't tell me this until he was old, brother. I was like the only one that he ever told. So that, like a lot of things that happen to men that you would never know that the reason why they're the way they are. You know what I'm saying? And all men, you know what I'm saying? All men then decided they didn't go all the way to a homosexual lifestyle. Some men took it for what it was, but they didn't go that route. They stayed, you know what I'm saying, and still stay with a woman, even though that happened to them. They were violated while they was younger, And like I said, man, growing up, man, it's like for boys, man, for instance, man, we all don't have, I think we don't have a crush on our high school teachers. You know what I mean? I think we don't have a crush on some teacher in our life. Man, what young dude wouldn't want that to happen to them? You know what I mean? I mean, your teacher rape you, like, man, hey, I gave, you know what I'm saying? They were like, you got brother lining up right now. She want to rape me. You know what I'm saying? They'll line up in the classroom trying to get in her class just for it to happen. So we looked at things, you know what I'm saying, a lot different. I mean, man, if a young man has sex with a teacher, if anybody fired charge, it'd probably be the mother. The mother probably get mad, but man, most of the fathers, man, they ain't gonna hardly sit and they be like, hey, you know, even though it be wrong.
Let's still alone. Now we ain't telling y'all to go out and try to have sex with your teacher. Now we ain't telling y'all to do this.
Yeah, make that disclaimer.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, we just let y'all know, just, you know, this is what we call conversation. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to keep it real, man. So y'all don't know we talking about some serious stuff right here.
Yeah.
Okay. But hey, we're gonna keep it going, brother. And this that number 4, consent can be withdrawn at any time. Number 5 is one cannot consent if they are being coerced, threatened, or manipulated. And see, that's the whole deal of, you know, playing the game to manipulate them. That's what players do. They manipulate whatever victim they want.
Mind control.
Mind control, bro. Tricking them. Number 6, it says present consent does not indicate future consent, right? And what it means, it says if someone expresses consent one day, this does not mean that offering consent covers all future meetings. So just because she said
that you can do it that time, it don't mean it's gonna happen again.
yeah. It don't mean that you don't need to ask. You know what I'm saying? You just don't get her over there, and you know, the next week you bring her over to the house and just go full-fledged, you know, just go straight into it. And number 7, it said no is never yes. Maybe is never yes either, right? So even they said maybe I do it, no, they still don't mean they consented to it. Exactly.
And that's what they still know at the time till you take them clothes off.
Yeah. Because you mess around, man, and get yourself messed up. You know what I'm saying? You know, fooling around with that, man. I'm telling you, man, bro.
Drugs and alcohol.
I'll tell you, but this thing is so serious, man. And I want to point on consent, man. Actually, I got this video, man. I think it's probably about 5 minutes long, I believe. But man, check this video out right here, though. Check this out, Ron.
It happened to Brian Banks when he was just 16 years old. Take a look. Football star Brian Banks dominated the field as a high school linebacker and had accepted verbally a full scholarship to USC. But then the unthinkable happened when he was accused and convicted of raping a classmate.
I was a 16-year-old boy taken away from my mom, my freedom, my football team, my family. July 25th was the first day that I stepped foot in Chino State Prison. That's how I spent my 18th birthday.
Although Brian always maintained his innocence, he says his lawyer advised him to take a plea deal. Brian spent 5 years in prison and another 5 years as a registered sex offender. When his accuser tried to reconnect on Facebook nearly a decade later, she confessed to Brian and his legal team that she had lied.
You see that, Ron? What you said? She's a white girl.
Yeah. Oh, this one a black girl.
Hey, I want to stop so I can let you see that part there.
Please welcome Brian Banks. Spent 5 years in prison, 5 years on parole as a registered sex offender, and he is back with us now. He's joined by Justin Brooks, the director of the California Innocence Project, who helped to exonerate Brian. Thank you both so much.
I had to cut the video down short, too.
The critical moment was her contacting you, coming to see you at work to talk about the fact that she had lied. You actually weren't at work. You were at an office you set up with cameras because you were getting smart about what was going to be needed to clear your name. And how did you get her to say on camera that it wasn't true?
I knew that it was imperative that she came forward. The only way that the California Innocence Project was able to help me in my case was if the witness in my case came forward and recanted. The only witness was her.
Because there was no DNA, there was never anything to really support this charge.
There was no
other than her
evidence.
words.
There had been no DNA to start with, so it's very hard to unring the bell when there's been a criminal conviction. In Brian's case, there was no evidence except for her word.
Which was conflicting even back then. There were conflicting stories.
There should have been DNA. It wasn't a late report case. It wasn't like someone coming to the police a week later and saying they were raped. It was the same day. So rape kit was done and there was no DNA.
So she agrees to speak to a man you identified as a private investigator and just comes right out with it. Did your jaw hit the floor?
My jaw hit the floor the moment she made contact on Facebook. She was very adamant about wanting to hang out as if nothing had ever happened. And so I said, well, if you want to hang out, how about you come meet me at my job during my lunch break and we can talk, which really was a private investigation firm. I had contacted a PI and told him, you know, I need this girl to come forward and admit what she lied about. And this could risk me going back to prison by coming in contact with her. So at least let me have everything recorded so that if something goes wrong on my end, I can protect myself that way.
He'd been walking around. This story makes my heart ache.
Yeah.
It makes my heart ache.
That's out there. Yeah, so I had to cut that short there, man. But yeah, so the whole deal is that he signed her up, and she reached out to him, man, after all them years, right? And wanted to meet with him so they can try to rekindle. I mean, just think about her mindset, bro. That she reached out to him wanting to rekindle something that she don't had in the past, but this guy don't spend all that time in prison.
I'm kind of her. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, really? So, you know what I'm saying? That just let you know where her mind was at. But man, if you guys want to go on, y'all need to go and actually see the whole video. You know, because what ended up happening was that he believed that her mother decided to go ahead and push the issue because they said that the rape took place at the school, on school campus. So the girl that he was with that allegedly said that he raped her, they ended up winning the lawsuit from that school, over $1 million lawsuit, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Made him pay all that back. Would have made him pay it back.
Hey, look, and you know, if you go back and watch that video, that was part of once he went back. That's how he was able to actually clear his name, right? But that particular brother right there, that brother Brian right there, I think he ended up signing with the Atlanta Falcons because he was actually, you know, trying to go pro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, he was still in high school, but he was working his way. Just got accepted going in college and stuff like that, man, and that happened to him. But yeah, man, you guys, man, y'all got to go back and like watch that video, the whole video. But yeah, and she even told him, bro, that, you know what I'm saying, she actually had to go through with it. She actually had to go through with this brother going to jail just so they can get the money. You see what I'm saying?
It was all about money,
bro. It was all about the money. It was her mother. You know what I mean? Her mother, he said he believed that her mother saw that opportunity and ran with it. So you were like an innocent man for no reason. You know what I mean? But I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they may have did something, but it was consensual. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he wanted to do, with clear his name up with that, man. You know, but I want to.
Didn't that happen to a boy in Georgia or something like that too? He was like 18 or she was 17 or something, 16, and they was messing around, but she was white. And I think he was in here.
Hold up, you know, let me see something. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see. I think I might have that. Let me see something.
Kaviana Zachariah Taylor.
Hold on.
On May the 22nd of 2022, to sentence.
Let me see. Can I think. Let me see. I think this is what you're talking about.
Teenager Nikki Jovino accused 2 college football players of abusing her while she was at a house party.
Okay, this was in New York.
October the 15th of 2016. She alleged that the 2 men grabbed and took her into the basement bathroom, where they forced themselves upon her. Following the accusations, the players were both suspended from their football team and had their scholarships taken away. However, according to the police, 18-year-old Jovino's story was riddled with inconsistencies, and she eventually admitted that her accusations had been a lie. When interrogated, the men she'd named as her aggressors admitted to have had intimate relations with her, but maintained that it had been fully consensual. Witnesses at the party also claimed to have seen Jovino willingly enter the bathroom with them, and one attendee even audibly heard her say she wanted to sleep with both. After confessing, Jovino claimed she'd made up the story in a panic because she didn't want to ruin her relationship with another man with whom she was romantically involved. Jovino thought that her fabrication would cause her love interest to be compassionate towards her and angry at the two men instead. She was charged with second-degree, falsely reported an incident and tampering with or fabricating physical evidence, resulting in a sentence of 1 year in jail and 3 years of probation. Number 6.
So she ended up, I know which one you're talking about it for. I think, because like I said, so many of them happen. But the one in Georgia was, I think that brother actually came out of Macon. And he ended up getting caught with I think the white girl was trying to say that he was raped us and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I think the parents made her press charges because he was black and she was white, but also he was like, I think maybe like 18 or he was 17 and she was 16. It was something crazy. They wasn't too far apart in age.
Yeah. And see, and that's another thing too, bro, because the age difference. You know what I mean? Even if you stay back, you know what I mean, in high school, and you might be a little, except you 19 years old and 16. I think ninth graders usually come in about 15 years old. So you probably about
It might
16.
be somewhere now, I think.
Yeah, so I mean, you 16 years old, maybe in the 10th grade. You know what I mean? But then you got a guy that's a senior dating, dating that person.
18, 17, 18. Get ready to graduate.
Yeah, so I mean, man, that's what I'm saying,
Football
bro.
player, most likely a football player.
Yeah,
and she could have been a cheerleader. We know, but I know he was at least. I think he was at least 18 and she was 16, or somewhere along in there. 17.
Yeah.
She might be like I think she was at least a year younger than he was. But I think the parents pushed the issue though.
Yeah. And that's what a lot of time, man, what it is, man, is a lot of time the parents, and I think with the statutory rape charges, even if the parent dropped it like a statutory rape charge, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't really know, but I'm just going by off of, stuff that I heard or may have read. But even if the parents drop the charge, the state can take it over,
Yeah, if it's a Commonwealth state.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of brothers don't realize it, man. There's stuff like this happen all the time. You just don't hear about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's brothers going through this right now, today. You know what I mean? So I want to get into this other article also, Haran. And actually, you brought this up earlier, right? Because I actually thought it was crazy. When I first heard it, bro, I was like, man, it's no way possible. And the title of it, right? Well, let me get the website. You can find this at www.domesticshelter.org, right? But the title of it is Can he rape me if we're married? Bro, when I read that, bro, I'm talking about, I mean, I actually knew this a couple of years back, but man, I didn't know that you can actually get charged with rape if you married to a woman. You know what I'm saying? If you got a wife, brother, you still got to get consent.
If she tell you no, you better listen.
So it's like, what the hell? I mean, why get married? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, damn. I mean, damn, bro. I mean, why even? You don't want to get with a woman. I mean, if she get mad at you, and damn, bro, if you cheat on her, woo, boy, I feel for you, man. You cheat on her, bro. You scorn her in any way, bro, and man, she can send you to prison, bro, just by faking it. Just by faking it. So, marital rape, right? It says, and I guess it's somewhat of a definition that they list this. And marital rape occurs when your spouse forces you to take part in sex acts without your consent. This includes any unwanted intercourse or penetration obtained by force, threat of force, or when the spouse is unable to consent. So damn, man, if you and your wife sitting there just having a few drinks and you know what I mean, you like, then you know, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? You get in there and she might be half asleep or feeling good, and you know, y'all end up doing something. Hell, she didn't like it. Man, she called the police on you and said you took advantage of it without her consent. You know, of course, I don't think it just worked just like that, but still, though, yeah, you're right. You're right. Man, this is a part that hold on, let me see, make sure I ain't skipped something. Okay, I keep going. But this right here, it says sex is never a woman's wifey duty. Now, getting that, boy, you already know who probably wrote this article, don't you? Sex is never a woman's wifey duty. So you mean to tell me they ain't part of being a wife duty? Come on, you know men want to have sex. You know man want to have sex now. You know what I'm saying? He want to have that part of getting a family and going out there and working, providing, and I mean, what? So you got to make an appointment now just with your wife. I like, damn, man. So all the way to the time you meet the woman, I mean, bro, check this out, Haran. You can get a rape charge not even knowing a woman, just bumping up against her. You know what I mean? You know what they used to call hunching. You know what Joe, you be in elementary school, you'd be hunching on each other.
But that's different. When they talk about brushing up against a person, that means you close enough to touch her with your private.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Clothes on or not clothes. It's with your clothes on, but still, that's what this is talking about, pretty much.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm saying though, bro. But think about the back in the day where they call themselves, you know, you be on the dance floor. You know what I'm talking about, and they'll be bent over, and the brother be behind them, and she might, you know what I'm saying? No, I ain't want you to do that. I'm gonna file a sexual charge against you. You know,
you are harassing me,
harassing you. You know, and file a charge on you. But you know what, though, man? I think someone did touch a woman. You know, I think he grabbed her behind or whatever, and he did end up getting locked up just by grabbing her behind, bro.
Well, that's a grab, but when you just brushing up against somebody, that's different.
So I mean, what
grabbing and brushing is
grabbing?
Yeah,
and brushing.
Yeah, because you got to think when you're in a club, man, and it's packed, and you brush up against a woman, then she'll look at you all funny because you know your package is hitting against her backside, and she gonna turn around and look at you like, oh, he trying to intentionally do that. But if the club is packed, you're gonna end up brushing somebody. You might even brush a dude, but you're not trying to brush it on nobody. You like, excuse me, you know, moving, but it happens.
Yeah, it do. And I'm telling you, man, believe it or not, bro, people are actually been charged, and they said that they were assaulted. You know what I'm saying? Just by them doing that. And I actually had a video for that, but I was trying to actually cut it short. Right. You know, I didn't know how much time we're gonna have, but yeah, man, they actually had somebody that actually had a rape charge over their head because of an incident, just as something as simple as that. You know,
brushing up against somebody.
But yeah, man, this sex is never a woman.
Maybe because he didn't say excuse me. Maybe if he would have said excuse me, she probably wouldn't press charges. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So now he probably was ugly to her. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't who she wanted to bring. If it was the right dude, oh yeah, he would have got away with it.
Oh, she would have smiled at him.
Yeah, she would have smiled at him. But see, if it was a guy that she didn't want, oh man, she probably gave that brother 3rd degree. I don't seen brother get jumped. You know what I'm saying? They actually, let the woman beat him up, but still, they grabbed the woman behind, and man, the girl ended up slapping them, beating them with stuff and everything, bro. Yeah, so, but
he just take that abuse because if he know he done it, he just gonna take it from anyway.
Yeah, he just gonna take it.
Let her slap him and keep it moving.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I'm gonna keep it going, Haran. The next one I got highlighted at, right? It said it wasn't until 1978 that the first perpetrator was convicted of raping their spouse in the U.S. Right? Before then, there was a common law presumption that real rape, right, could only occur by a stranger and that forced sex was a wifey duty. Luckily, ideas change and wifey duty again, but that's a trigger for men, ain't it? For married men anyway. Luckily, ideas changed, and in the 1970s and 80s, states began adopting laws criminalizing marital rape. Woman's advocate Lauren X, who took the name in 1969 at the age of 29 to symbolize her rejection of men's legal ownership of women, can be credited for outlawing marital rape in California in 1979. With her advocacy efforts, she then led campaigns in 45 other states which followed suit. By 1993, every state had made marital rape an illegal offense. So the woman advocate named Laura X. So I'm just, who do you think that is? You ever heard of a woman called Laura X?
Yeah, a white woman. No, I never heard of her. She white, I guarantee you.
Hey, bro, you know what, boy? You know what? Now ain't she a beauty? Ain't she a beauty, Haran? You see her?
Oh, I see it now.
But ain't she is a beauty, fellas? But man, that fellas, when y'all want to try to holler at her?
Yeah. How old was she when this happened to us? See, this is just an older picture, but how old was she? Is this actually her age or a picture of her?
All I know is that's who she is right now. Let's see. This was in. Hey, look, I get she died when she about 83. You know what I mean? But check this out right here. This is look. Well, I ain't gonna look. Yeah, it's funny.
Louis, Missouri. Oh, okay.
Look at here now. I got this on Wikipedia. You know, a lot of people don't trust Wikipedia, but man, Wikipedia, hey, you can bag up the information Wikipedia hell do. But it said Laura X, right? And it said Laura Rand Orthwin Jr. What? Laura X. Oh, yeah, you know what, man? Hold on, bro.
That's a weird name. Was that a man?
You know what? I mean, bro.
Oh, it's saying she was born to this person, evidently.
Well, you know what, man? I don't know about that, Haran. You know what? I'm about to go back in.
It looked like a man by the face.
Yeah, it looked like a man. But man, let me
when
keep.
That junior yeah,
that what got me.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, that what got me when I seen the junior. But okay, let me keep on. Let me read it though, right quick. In St. Louis, Missouri, in 1940, is a woman's right advocate. Laura X changed her name in 1962 to Laura Shaw Mora, which remains her legal name. She took the name Laura X on September the 17th, 1969, to symbolize her rejection of men's legal ownership of women and the anonymity of women's history, which she said was stolen from women and girls. Now this is the part they're gonna get you right here now. She declared that, like Malcolm X, I don't want to have my owner's name either. Damn. So she used Malcolm X. Look, bro. I mean, I don't know if this a guy.
Look like a man. I'm looking at the hands and everything.
Man, I don't know, bro. I'm
trying to figure out this junior up here at the top, bro.
Laura,
whatever it was.
Because they even got it at the bottom. Laura Rand Orthwin Jr.
Born a man, but now a woman. For real?
And look, and she's a feminist. So the movement was a feminist movement.
Yeah, that was one of the first gays, I guess.
Boy, look at him, bro. I don't know what that.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. But it looked like a man.
Yeah, because I don't know what that is. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I call myself reading over that, man. But this is just a little bit of he.
But it said born. It says born Laura X or something junior.
Man,
know it's on them. It's an
but
article. It's on them.
but you know what though, bro? I am not surprised, of anything dealing with this article, brother, because I can see that. I can see somebody, like that really want to separate men and women. You know what I'm saying? They really want to cause confusion. But it says in this last little piece, Laurie X is the founder and was the director of Women History Research Center in Berkeley, California. Right. And I'm gonna leave that alone there. But I just wanted to touch on when he was talking about Laurie X, so we can understand like who was that, what did she or he contribute to it, right?
Yeah.
And and I got one last actually video, brother, that I'm gonna play with that. And that's pretty much about a wrap there. But check this video out right here, though, brother.
It hurts mine too.
You served 5 years in prison for a crime you did. Everything you have ever worked for, your education.
Okay, that's an old one. So I put up 2 of the videos. But around we got probably about a good 14 minutes, man. So you got something you want to touch on or?
Nah, but that was pretty interesting. Laurie X got me mad. I'm like, boy.
Hey man, look, bro, I'm trying to tell you, man. Laurie X, and I call myself, I actually kind of rushing through it. But
Junior.
Yeah, that joke is a junior, bro. Yeah. A doggone junior. A junior at that.
Yeah, man. But that rape with the wife, that's been out there for a while. And I remember that, what they were talking about that some years ago. They were talking about your wife, if she can say that you raped her, if she's not willing and you take it anyway, that's considered rape.
Yeah, but man, I'm just trying to figure out, like, bro, how is that even? What's the purpose?
Your wife.
Yeah, I'm like, what is the purpose of even getting married, bro?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the purpose of that? And here the video I actually was trying to find right here. Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead, Ron.
Because if she tell you no, it's no. They said no mean no. So you just better, a lot of the men they beat their wife to take it. But if the actual reality, she could press charges on them.
Man, but I'm just saying though, bro, that's fair.
I ain't gonna say it's fair.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm like,
it can happen.
Because I'm saying you can do the same thing, you can change it around. But what man telling his wife that if she did take it, that he gonna file a charge against?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this is the other video, man. I just want to play this just to show that I think what happened, this husband got off. So just listen to these women. Now check them out. Check them out here.
Rape survivor Mandy Boardman. Same judge also told the rape survivor Mandy Boardman to go ahead and forgive her attacker husband and just let him walk. Let him walk. Yes.
Listen to the women.
Because wait, you'll love this, Wendy. Let him walk because it would help her heal.
Yeah.
And Sam has even some more details on this.
Yeah,
Sam.
this is such a disturbing story. So for one, this was a really healthy, vibrant young woman in her early 30s. Then all of a sudden, like you saw in the earlier package, she was feeling groggy and sleepy. One night she woke up to her husband standing over her with a flashlight, putting a liquid type medicine in her mouth with an eye drop type dispenser. And then another night she woke up with a pill in her mouth dissolving. So she did look into his cell phone and she saw what any of us could not imagine, her husband raping her while she was passed out.
And then there was actually an email, Wendy, where she's apparently said, you need to stop this. I think you're doing something while I'm sleeping. And it's like, oh, whatever. Wendy, go ahead.
Okay, are we in the Middle Ages where a wife is property and you can do whatever you want to her? I'm sorry. This is rape, and drugs are a weapon. And this man criminally attacked her and raped her. He deserves to be in jail.
Michelle, he says he drugged her because she was snippy and it made her nicer, Michelle.
No,
words.
you know, this judge is ridiculous. I think the only reason he got a light sentence is because she is his wife. But just because she's his wife doesn't mean that she's his property. But
Nothing
that's
to
how
do
the
with
judge
it.
is doing
Anahita, what's wrong with the legal
exactly what
system?
it's about.
Anahita, what's wrong with your system?
For once, I actually agree. Even as a defense attorney, I agree that the mentality that this judge expressed is seriously, seriously wrong. Even though every defendant has the presumption of innocence, he was convicted on 6 felony counts, and the fact that he didn't get 1 day in jail is problematic.
Man. So I had to kind of finish the night off with that.
That's strange though. That's weird.
What you think?
I mean, if he drugging her, why is he drugging his wife? For one thing, just to have sex with her, because she didn't want to have sex with him at all. So he's gonna give her a pill to make her relax.
Well, see, I think the judge just he didn't do no time in jail.
Right.
Because it was this. I mean, think about it, bro. I want to say I want to play that all back over again.
Let me ask you this: if that was I'm not racist, but if that was a black man, what would you would have thought would have happened?
Oh, if that would have happened, if that particular story was about a black couple,
a black and right, what you think would have happened?
Yeah, man.
Or black or white couple. It could have been a black man with a white wife or whatever.
Oh, man. He probably would have definitely did some time. I mean, that's just my thoughts on it, bro. The chance he probably would have did some time, bro. But the whole deal with that particular, the judge, like I said, didn't get that guy right there no time in jail. Well, I actually think that guy spent like 24 days in jail. Yeah, I think he did spend some time, but still though, Haran, she said that the lady, even the news lady, was saying that I know 2 times. She said that the dude, she caught her husband dropping something in her mouth with a dropper. And then she woke up and had a pill in her mouth.
Right.
Come on. I mean, but you gonna stay with that man all these years? I mean, damn. Come on. So you mean to tell me? I'm just saying, Haran. If this was to happen to you, when you knew something, yeah, you know what I mean. It don't even sound right, bro. And that's why I say I believe. That's probably why the judge just throwed it out. Because like I say, man. Just that little clip, we don't even know the full story of what really happened in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like what really went down? Why, if he did do this, why were he doing it? You know what I'm saying? And but that's one of the whole, big deals, man. But damn, man. I mean, that's your wife, and you want to, you marry a woman, bro, and you might. I mean, damn, man. Bro, come on, bro. Most men.
If she didn't want to give it to him, he could have went out and got it from somewhere else, most likely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, hell, then he would have had repercussions on that. You see what I'm saying?
Either way it go.
Yeah,
so damn you do, damn you don't.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. That's like a catch-22. And
I do know now that part of that story was that he was recording her. Like she said, she got his phone and he was having sex with her and recording. And see, that don't even make sense because, he had to put a stand up in order to actually record himself having intercourse with his wife. You know what I'm saying? But,
unless he just holding the phone and, from the back or something, doing. But yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense.
I don't know about that one, bro.
Yeah, but but the whole deal, and bro, I had one other video, man. I felt so sorry for that man. I'm telling you, bro. And this is the one I was telling you where the man, he didn't have sex with her. She came over his house and spent time with him and stuff like that, man. And she accused that man of raping him. And this man,
you got the video for that one?
I do got the video for. Let me see if I got it. But I think it might be a little longer. But Haran, man, I'm telling you, bro. I felt so bad for that man. Let me see can I actually find find which one that is because I did have it. Please kill that, making it fall.
That's crazy. That's like I said, that's why women got more rights than men because the system was catered for the women.
Yeah. And you know, I mean, what do you do?
Yeah, you can't do nothing. Just get you a good lawyer.
I'm telling you. Now, this is another one. Haran, you want to watch another one right quick?
Yeah, we watch another real quick before I go eat.
Man, you're gonna trip on this one right here, man. This ain't the one that I was actually trying to find, but man, this right here is sad, bro. Check this out, man.
September of last year, we stayed at Rudy's house for 2 weeks, and my son does not wake up at all throughout the night. He sleeps all night. So my son would wake up in the middle of the night crying, like unconsolably, like I can't make him stop crying. So I mentioned it to Rudy and I said, does he do this with you? Because that's the only time he watches my son, is when he's taking a nap in the afternoon. And he said, no, he don't do that with me. He just act like that with you because you baby him. One time I was giving my son a bath and I had put him on the bed in the room and I dressed him up and I told him go night-night. And I was cleaning and I came back and my son had his diaper off and was licking in his butt. So I mentioned it to Rudy the next day. I said, guess what he was doing last night? And I told him and he was like, Rudy's reaction to me explaining to him my son's actions was very questionable. So after the 2 weeks of me and my son staying at Rudy's house and I came back to my shelter, I didn't have my son around Rudy at all after that. And during that time, Rudy kept contacting me, trying to fix things, trying to say he was innocent. Why would I think something of him like that? I specifically told Rudy, like, you need to work on you and I'm going to work on me. I was just like, I need to find myself. After this whole dysfunctional situation, it needs to just figure out me and my son, and you do what you're doing. After I left Rudy, he doesn't dig in his diaper. He doesn't cry like that either. Like, he could take a nap now and he'll be fine, but only in like the middle of the night. If I do something sudden, he'll start jerking and crying for no reason. And I'll be like, it's mommy. And then he'll, get closer to me and touch me and be like, okay, and go back to sleep. And if he does fail, then he won't ever see his son again.
She lying. Like, she lying about damn near everything she's saying and like that. When she first brought everything up, I suggested to take him to the doctor day one and stuff like that because I'm not a professional. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a child sex. So I'm not none of that. So I'm like, let's take him to the doctor. She was like, what you mean? Let's take him to the doctor and stuff like that. You know something that's going on? I'm like, no, I don't. So let's take him to one and stuff like that.
What exactly did she say to you that?
She basically said that she kept leaving breadcrumbs along the trail because she didn't want to directly say, I think you molested my son. She kept saying so, and I'm like, I'm taking this as in you accusing me of molesting my son and stuff like that. So like bow and stuff like after that and stuff like that, I took her home because I'm like, maybe after I let her cool down for a minute, she think about the situation, it'll die down. Then I hear from third parties and stuff that she basically been accusing me of like that for over a month.
And this is your son.
Yes, it's my son. I helped deliver him and everything and stuff like that. And it's like, for you to accuse me of this and not give me any type of opportunity to clear my name, Steve, I done took multiple lie detector tests before. I done called police detectives and CPS on myself because maybe I'm like, since you don't believe what I'm saying, if we go talk to a professional or something like that, we can get this situated. She didn't want to come to the police detectives and stuff like that. The CPS people like, she ain't really saying nothing is really going on and stuff like that. We really can't do anything and stuff like that.
When did these accusations come about?
The accusations came about, like I said, she was already talking to people like literally a month before the 2 weeks that she was staying in my house.
When is this time period?
About last year or stuff like that, like right before Christmas or something.
Okay, right before Christmas. How was your relationship before the accusations of her kind of accusing you of molestation?
With my son or with her?
With her.
With her, it was,
I'm assuming your relationship with your son is good.
Yeah, it was like, it was cool.
He's a little kid,
yeah,
right?
It was like, don't get me wrong, Steve, like, I work a lot. I work at night, to where it's like, when she was bringing up the things that happen at night, I literally told her, I work at night. How am I supposed to know his sleep patterns and all that at night if I'm working at 7 at night to 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm picking y'all up in the morning to bring you to my house? I don't know it, but with her, it's like, we argued on and off, just like on little like that, like, I'm sure, get your diploma, stack up your money.
Was it ever good between you and Kimberly?
I thought it was and stuff like that. It's like, we argued over little things, but I thought we was cool and stuff like that. Until she just kept constantly accusing me I didn't do.
Yeah. And what is, your relationship with your son is a good one?
It's non-existent now. It's like, she left when it's been 6 months, he was 2, and he don't remember me now. It's been 6 months. I'm like, last time she came.
He's so young that any length of time, it's gonna impact him. How does that make you feel as a father?
Angry, hurt, disrespected, and it's like, she didn't give me a single opportunity to prove my name or anything, and anything I did, she was like, it's irrelevant. I'm trying to make myself look innocent.
Have you tried to go see your son?
She won't let me and stuff like that. Like,
but I mean, you have rights as the father.
Not according to her. According to her, it's just her child.
No police, nobody's interviewing you, nobody's...
I've tried to set up meetings and stuff like that, but she wouldn't come.
She doesn't cooperate.
At
so my
all.
point is, if nothing's happening, there's nobody saying you have to stay away from your son, when do you get to see your son?
Not at all. We done made a total of 5, 6 agreements, and every time we make an agreement for me to see my child type thing, she reneges last minute and stuff like that, or makes up a reason why she ain't feeling it no more, or why it's just going.
So you've never sexually assaulted your son?
I've never sexually assaulted any child.
Do you think maybe she's just trying to get rid of you?
Yeah, exactly. She wanted me exited out of her life, and she feel like if I ain't part of her life and stuff, I don't need to be part of my son's life either.
What did you exactly notice to make you think that your son had been molested?
I had gave him a bath, and I laid him on the bed, and I told him to go to sleep. I left and went in the kitchen to go clean, and I came back, and he had his diaper off. And I told Rudy the next morning, I said, guess what he was doing last night? And he was like, what? And I told him, and he was just like, And I was like, yeah, he was doing that. He's never done that before. And he's like, okay.
Now the video is probably about a good 3 more minutes to it. But what had happened, she talking about she was bathing the baby. You know, a little baby, man, when they got like a diaper rash, they'll pull the diaper down. And
right.
Man, that's all that was happening, man. And this girl right here, this was him, man, gonna say that the boy was trying to, maybe molest his own son. Right. His own son, bro. So I mean, and then I caught on to when he was staying at a shelter. You know what I'm saying? So this brother, he was working at night. Then after he get off, he'll pick them up and bring them back to his side. But I'm gonna let the video play. It ain't that much longer.
Okay.
She lying.
And my son will wake up in the middle of the night crying for no reason, or like when he take a nap, he would in the middle of the day he'll wake up crying for no reason, unconsolably for at least 10 minutes. And I know how long 10 minutes is. So I have recordings of me trying to put my son to sleep and him just crying for no reason with his eyes closed, his body jerking. I'm like, what's wrong?
So in your heart, you believe that Rudy did something to your son?
Yes. Yeah. I don't leave my son with nobody else. Lying. He's the only person that watches my son. I don't leave my son with nobody else.
Did you go to the police?
I called CPS and I told them what had happened, and the lady told me that it wasn't she didn't think that the case was founded because of his doctor saying that it was anal itching and not, and like I said, when I took him to the doctor,
the doctor thought it was a rash?
Yeah. Then I told him
that
it looked like he could have been touched, and he said if he were to be touched, it would be harder to tell on a boy than it would be on a girl.
Okay. So even though the doctor says, he might be touching himself there because of the rash, you still believe that Rudy did something inappropriate?
Right, because I know my son.
So we asked you, did you ever place your hands on Kimberly in an aggressive manner, causing injury, bruising, marks, or pain at any time? You answered yes. You told the truth. This is this incident last October. Did you at any time physically strike, punch, or hit Kimberly? You answered no. You did not tell the truth. Did you at any time touch your son for your own sexual gratification? You answered no, and you told the truth.
You gonna give me an apology now?
I can stop it right there. So after they took the lie detector test, man, come to find out the brother was telling the truth all along, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So you know you got the man on national TV talking about he don't rape his son, man. Come on.
Sure.
But you know, I tell you what, bro. I feel like I said, man. I feel sorry for y'all brothers, man. Y'all young brothers out here, bro. Boy, man, boy, man. Y'all better get that psychological test when y'all dating these women, bro. Hey, you better make sure they right in their head, man. But boy, you mess around, boy, your whole life be gone in a matter of seconds. Bro. You can't play with these women. You know, you can't get out here, man, be messing with these women and tell them that you love them and you trying to play with them, man. Cause bro, they got many ways of getting you in them behind them locked doors, man. Haran, well, that was pretty much it, my brother. You know, you got anything else you want to say, you know what I mean, to add into it, my brother? The floor is yours.
Nah, man, I'm good. It was pretty interesting, bro.
Yeah. It was a trip, man.
Stuff like that happens.
Yeah, it do.
Crazy.
You know, and just want to make brothers aware, man, that, man, hey, this is stuff that we need to tell you. We constantly talk about stuff like this to keep it on the forefront of our memory. You know what I mean? So when we dating, we already got our guards up. You know what I'm saying? Don't get yourself caught up like that, man. I'm telling you, don't get yourself caught up. You know, but Haran, if you ain't got nothing else, you know what I mean, to say on that, brother, we can end it out, man, and appreciate you coming on. You know what I'm saying? They come on, man, and
appreciate
bring some of that,
brother.
Yeah, appreciate that knowledge, man, you done brought forth, and you know what I mean? So, hey, I guess until then, all praises, baby. You know what I mean? And family, we appreciate you guys, man, tuning in to the broadcast, man. And hey, keep your head up, brothers. Y'all have a blessed night, man. Stay righteous. All right. We are out of here. Let me play the video, and we are out.
We gonna
Not that one. Try to find. There you go. Here, I go play that video. 9 to 5 to provide for brothers that's out there working a 9 to 5 to provide for his family. In high school to get that diploma, in college to get that degree, or you may be getting out of prison to change the outlook of your life. If nobody has told you, I'm telling you, I'm proud of you, young black man. Don't let nobody speak anything negative on your life. There was a saying when I was growing up that I was told, and it went like this. It says, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me. But the truth of the matter is that words sometimes do hurt. So when someone tells you your dad is a deadbeat dad, don't believe that. If your dad is still living, you go and find your father. You find your dad. And you find out for yourself if he's a deadbeat dad. And if you do find out he is a deadbeat dad, forgive him. And tell him you still love him. And thank him for getting with your mother and impregnating her so you can be born. Let him know with the Most High God as your Savior and your helper, you are going to be the change in his bloodline. You are going to rebuke the curse of a deadbeat dad, and you're going to walk in the righteousness of God and be the best dad for his future grandchildren. Young brother, lift your head up. You ain't dead yet, so don't give up because you're not a failure. Yeah, you may have failed some tests, but you're going to pass the biggest test. You only become a failure if you stop trying. So if nobody has told you, I'm telling you, I'm proud of you, young black man. I'm proud of you.